Hi and welcome back to Botanic Designs. I have a Phalaenopsis orchid, and as you can see, all the roots have rotten away. This is what was left of it, and I just throw it away. And I'm going to try to show you today how to save this Phalaenopsis orchid and let it grow new roots again. What do we need? First of all, the Phalaenopsis orchid without roots. We need water peroxide. We need 2 large cups, 2 clips, and a scalpel. Because the Phalaenopsis orchid had to deal with root rot, we first of all need to take off all the roots. And now we're going to spray it with water peroxide. Also the leaves. And we're going to leave it this way for 10 to 15 minutes. 10 minutes have passed. Now I take some cotton pads and I take off most of the water peroxide. Don't want to leave the leaves totally wet. And now I'm going to try to take this away. We hope that new roots will develop on this part. The next thing we're going to do is to take the cup and cut some holes on the side. This is for air flow. I take some distilled water and put the distilled water in the other cup, just like this. Now I take the Phalaenopsis orchid, put it upside down in the water, and place the other cup on top of it. Now we're going to use these 2 clips, place it over here, place it over there. Now we're going to place it in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet where there is a lot of light, and we hope that in a month and a half, 2.5 months, the Phalaenopsis is going to develop some very nice roots. Some 3% water peroxide and leave it for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, we will take off most of the water peroxide. We don't leave the leaves wet. I use cotton pads for that. And then we're going to put it in here. Trying to keep it in place with a little piece of wire. We can see the roots over here. These are aerial roots, so that's why I leave them above the sphagnum moss. And I trust that the leaves will get the right shape, and then it will make roots going into the sphagnum moss. I will put the cover on it. I put a little fan and some light, and that should do the job. If you like this video, please don't forget to press like, subscribe and the bell, and you'll get an update every time I upload a new video. Hope to see you next time.